So let's move to the rational. So for example, x plus 1 over x minus 3 less than 0. X plus 1 over x minus 3 again. But now I'll make it greater than or equal to 0. So in this case, the roots are -1 and 3. So let's write the infinities. Let's write the questions. This is simply f of x. So what's a test value, guys, that you want to try? Can you give me a test number? -5, very good. So let's write the zeros. If it's -1, it's zeros here. If it's 3, it's zeros there. Okay. If it's -5, the test value, this becomes minus. This is minus. So let's fill out the table. Am I correct in saying that this one becomes positive for both na? And then this one becomes negative and positive. So I hope you understand the changes in the signs. So two negatives being divided is positive, negative, positive. The question is less than 0. So for it to be less than 0, we have to take the negative sign. So let's plot this. -1 up to 3. Ito raw siya. Does it have an equal sign, guys, or none? No equal sign. Am I correct in saying na parenthesis siya? Yes. It's the same problem, you'll notice. But I made it greater than or equal to 0. So, guys, may equal sign. I have a question. What's the restriction for this one? X cannot be 3. Otherwise, the denominator becomes 0. So, you know na if it's greater than 0, I would look at the positives. So, this one and that one. Pero guys, it has a 0. It has an equal sign. Can I safely say na may bracket dyan? Pero, am I correct in saying na the 3 cannot be bracketed because 3 is not allowed? Am I correct in saying this? So, ito, parenthesis lang. So, again, this is -infinity to -1, bracket, union, parenthesis, 3 up to infinity. Okay? I'll create a problem I want you to answer. Okay, I'll pause myself. So let's solve. This one is not yet factored. So let's factor out the denominator. X plus 4 and x minus 4. So as I said, maybe it might be wise for us to write all the factors on one side or all the roots. So x equals 0, 2, -3, -4, 4, and 3. So that we can easily write them down. So the first one would be -4. Next is -3. Next is, can I change the problem? Alam ko ginawa nyo na. Can I make this square? Para lang para may challenge. Okay, 3 and then 0. This is 3. This is 4 and infinity. Okay, so we have an x squared on top. We have a 2 minus x plus 3, x plus 4, x minus 4, and x minus 3. Okay, let's encircle all the zeros. So for the zeros, 0, 2 minus x, it happens at 2, x plus 3 happens at -3, the x plus 4 happens here, it's zeros there, and then -4 is here, lastly -3. Okay guys, again, question. Okay, you understand naman, no? It's clear. Okay. So what happens since the first term is x squared? What happens, guys? Since the first term is x squared, always positive. Very good. So ako, lalagay ko na agad na positive siya. Okay, no problem with that. Now, can you give me a test number or a test value? -5, very good. So let's test -5. 2 minus -5, magiging 2 plus 5, 7. Di positive yon. -5 plus 3 is negative. -5 plus 4 is negative. -5 minus 4 is negative. -5 minus 3 is negative. Do you understand the first column? Okay. So, gawin na natin yung mga ibang columns. This one is positive until it reaches 0 and then changes in sign. This one is negative. After 0, it changes in sign. This one is negative and then it becomes positive. Negative, 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 positive. Now let's just count. 4 negatives. What will it be, guys? Positive. Very good. Next, let's count 3 negatives. Ano siya? Tama. Next, 2 magiging positive. Ito, dalawa ulit. Positive ulit. Tatlo, dalawa, isa. Okay. Now, for the first one, first question, let's plot it. 4, 3, 0, 2, 3, 4. It has an equal sign, greater than. So what will I look at? All the positives. Very good. So here, 3 up to 0, 0 up to 2, 3 up to 4. So, since it has an equal sign, am I correct in saying na bracket siya? Bracket, bracket. Now, may tanong, paano ito nag-bracket siya sa 0? If it is bracket in 0, what I will do is, I will just connect them. Kasi nag-bracket siya sa 0, so that means 0 is included. Now, if it's less than 0 or equal to 0, let's make that 4, 3, 0, 2, 3, and 4. Sabi less than or equal to 0. When will it be less than or equal to 0? 4 and 3 may line. 2 and 3 may line. 4 and infinity may line. May equal sign or wala? Meron. So pag may equal sign, bracket, dapat siya. Tama? Mamaya may ko-correct tayo. Gusto ko munang alamin nyo lahat na eto muna yung kung how I make the brackets. You understand? Eto bracket. Eto bracket. Eto bracket. Eto bracket. So far, you understand why it's like this? So far? May correction pa yan. Hindi yan yung final answer, guys. I will correct them. Now, yung 0, di ba may equal sign? Am I correct in saying na dapat may 0 dyan? Tama, di ba? Okay. Now, let's go to the other one. Less than lang. -4, -3, 0, 2, 3, and 4. It's basically, we copy this. Kaya lang magiging parenthesis. Am I correct? Na exactly the same as the one on top, but it becomes a parenthesis. And I could not have any floating point. Am I correct? Okay, ngayon, meron akong itatanong. Tama ba palagay niyo lahat ng sagot natin or may mga mali? May mga mali. Bakit? Kasi look at a fraction. A fraction has its denominators. For the denominators, what are my restrictions, guys? Can you tell me my restrictions? What values? I cannot have 4, -4, and 3. So, ang gagawin natin, guys, ganito pala, yung -4 pala bawal, yung 4 bawal, at saka yung 3 bawal. The others, they're okay. So, meaning, this one is just a parenthesis. This is just a parenthesis. This is also a parenthesis. Can you follow? So, on top, ano yung bawal? Yun din yung mga bawal. Bawal ang -4, bawal ang 4, bawal ang 3. So this becomes parenthesis, parenthesis, parenthesis. Do you understand?